Now, the White House's national security spokesperson, John Kirby, has confirmed that the death toll of U.S. citizens in the Hamas attack on Israel has now risen to 27, and the number of missing people now stands at 14.
Just a couple small things here at the top. I'll start with the saddest of news. We can now update the number of Americans that we know have been killed to 27, and the number of unaccounted for stands today at 14. We're obviously doing everything we can to support and inform the families. Now, sadly, 5 more families have now gotten the worst possible news that any family can conceive of getting. And we're going to stay in touch with them as appropriate. Same goes for those family members of those who are unaccounted for. And by unaccounted for, we mean that. We don't know where they are. They don't know where they are. So we're going to obviously stay in touch with them as well. And certainly we're continuing to work with Israeli officials to make sure that we're getting as much context and information as possible that we will share with them.
Now, even as war clouds gather over Israel, we are given to understand that Kirby and the U.S. have also announced that the government will now begin operating evacuation flights as early as today to help Americans leave Israel, as an escalation of retaliatory action by Israel is now expected.
This team to ensure that we are assisting U.S. citizens who do want to leave Israel and providing them with a safe means of doing that. So beginning tomorrow, the United States government will arrange charter flights to provide transportation from Israel to sites in Europe. They're still working through some of the details of that to assist U.S. citizens and their immediate family members who have, for whatever reason, not been able to provide commercial transit out of the country. And I would add that we're also exploring other options to expand the capacity of doing this, including exploring whether it's possible to help Americans leave by land and by sea. So again, we're working hard on this. We know there's a demand signal out there, and we're going to try the best we can to meet it.
Now, John Kirby has also said that the U.S. is not planning to put any of its military on the ground.
As Commander-in-Chief, his first priority is always the safety and security of Americans that are overseas. There are no intentions, no plans to put American troops on the ground in combat.
He hasn't been given any updates.
And there is no interest by the Israelis.
Or options to that effect since Saturday?
There are no plans or intentions to do that, so there are no active planning efforts underway to do that. The Israelis have made it clear that they would not welcome that in any event. What we're going to do is make sure that, and this is a very capable, small, but very capable military, and we're going to do everything we can to improve those capabilities. They didn't ask Hamas to come in and do this, and I think it's always on the president's mind, the protection of civilian life.